the second patrol, the Constantine ally, and more. Let's talk about it. Hello heroes and villains, welcome to Multiverse. So some of you guys were asking what will be the next patrol and when we'll get the next patrol. We will get the next patrol next week, and it will be a Justice League Dark Cursed patrol. And before we get started, there's a little disclaimer. Please note that some details may be subject to change or may not have been included just yet. So the next patrol will be the Justice League Dark Patrol, so we'll get it next week. And we already know what the 4 patrols will be. If you look at the promo artwork, so the first patrol we got was Shock to the System. The second patrol is Justice League Dark Cursed. The third patrol will be Brainiac Returns. And the fourth patrol will be Harley Quinn versus Apocalypse. So once we complete the 4 patrols, once we complete the campaign, we will be able to choose one rewards, either a Wolfpack token. We'll be able to choose either a shaded comic material, either a rank 140 artifact pack, or a level 7 ally pack. You can see those rewards in the event tab if you want to. And also, we know when we will get the next patrols. So here, basically, we're going to get the second patrol in April 2025. The third patrol, we will get it in July 2025. And the last patrol will be in November 2025. And here we can see that the second patrol will start on April 29th and will run all the way through May 27, 2025. So if you missed out on the Justice League Dark Cursed DLC the first time it was available, this will give you a chance to catch up and play the DLC once more. And what about the rewards for this patrol? So you will get a brand new ally, the John Constantine ally, when you complete the patrol. You will get a pack of 40 Kazna crowns, and you will get 50,000 ally favor. For the John Constantine ally, you will be able to redeem it for every single character in your account. For the pack of Kazna crowns, and for the ally favor, that will be only once per account. So we will get a new John Constantine ally. If we take a quick look at our friend John Constantine, let's summon him.
Taking me along on a real bucket and spade holiday. Wow.
So we get some nice animation when we do summon him. But anyway, so here you can see what the ally looks like. So there's a nice animation to summon him. He does some weird magic trick and he leaves. And you can see the abilities that our friend has. So his combat ability would be Ward of Zoriel. You can see here the various stats. Basically, it will heal allies and damage enemies. We'll take a look at that in combat in just a minute. And here you can see his passive abilities, Runic Recourse, and Zoriel's Blessing. Again, here you can see the actual stats of those abilities. Sadly, I don't have a trinket, and I don't have a healer character on the test server right now, so I won't be able to actually show you those abilities. So obviously I will have no choice. I will have to make a video specifically about the John Constantine ally at a later date. But here it gives you an idea of the abilities that our friend John Constantine will have in the game. And now let us take a look at John Constantine in battle. And don't do a boo-boo. I summoned him too far from battle, too far from the NPCs. So he just stood there, cast his abilities, but did not really affect anything in this battle. So you can see the enemies are just far enough not to be within the range of his ability. So don't be a foolish fool like I was. Don't cast him too far away from the action. But again, let's try him in battle one more time. So here I got much closer. So let us summon our friend Constantine. Of course, let's get the party started. So you can see his ability. Not only will it damage enemies, it pushes it back as well. And there are some circumstances where that could be a problem. If you try to control the field of battle, and then Constantine throws the NPCs away from wherever you are, it could be an issue in certain battles. We'll have to try it out in actual battle at a later date. So again, so you saw our friend Constantine. So when you summon him, there's some nice animation. Oh, here in this case, he's not doing some magic trick. He's using his boombox. I could have sworn again that he has some sort of die. Oh, he does the magic trick too. And then he does whatever gang sign that is and leaves again with some nice animation. So there we go. So for those of you who were wondering when will we get a new ally, or for those of you who were specifically asking for the John Constantine ally, here we are. And another feature that was highly requested was the private matchmaking. So something that people have been asking for was to be able to go into missions even if you did not have a full group. So that way you will be able, let's say you're waiting to play an 8 versus 8 missions, you already have 6 people to play the mission, and somehow the matchmaking doesn't give you more people. You will be able to enter the mission even if you have only 6 people. If you think you can complete the mission with only 6 people, you will have the option to be able to do that. I'm saying 6 people, but it's as many or as few people as you like. You could do that solo if you want to. There are people, once upon a time, who would go into 8-player missions with their solo character, and they would try to complete those 8-player missions. This will give a chance for people to go and play some older missions that nobody wants to play anymore, and it will give them a chance to first be able to possibly complete those missions, and also possibly get some of the feats that are linked to those missions. There are a couple of notes though. So note number 1, the private matchmaking is not available for all PvP content, including Legends PvP. The second note is, since this is an experimental feature, not all content may function as intended for groups below the recommended size. Use at your own risks. So there might still be some issues when using that private matchmaking. I guess we're going to find out when we start using it in the game. Also, a question that often came back was how long do we have to be able to buy out a specific event? Previously we were told that we would have plenty of time. We would have a long time in order to be able to buy out the rewards from the past events. It would seem that they've decided to add a time limit to the buyout option. So you will have 4 weeks after an event ends in order to be able to purchase the rewards. Although that is for the non-patrol events. So we can assume that for the patrols, we will still have a long time to be able to buy out the option. But sadly, for the non-patrol events, we will have 4 weeks to purchase those rewards. Now, I don't know why they decided to make this change. I suspect that it may have something to do with the Superman Day event and the Superman emblem, but I could be mistaken. But either way, from now on, for all non-patrol events, you will have 4 weeks after the event ends to purchase the rewards. To help the transition, older event that ended more than 4 weeks ago will remain available for buyout until May 27th, 2025. So you have to until May 27th to purchase the previous non-patrol event, and after that, all non-patrol event, you will have 4 weeks to be able to purchase the rewards. So if there are some rewards that you wanted to buy out, buy them out right now before it's too late. And one more thing, next week we will get a 2-time bonus ally favor and 20% off from the allies tab. So from April 29th to May 6th, 2025, you will be able to earn 2 times the bonus ally favor, and you will be able to save 20% on the allies tab on the marketplace. So this might help people prepare a bit for when we do get the John Constantine ally in the game. So there you go, guys. So this is the new stuff you can expect for next week. Although there is a producer's letter that dropped yesterday. We talked about it a bit in yesterday's Live at 5, yesterday's Evil Friday. But obviously, I'll have to make a video specifically about that. Probably later today or tomorrow. I guess we're going to have to wait and see.